Hi everyone, Adrian here. On this channel we talk about investments as well as lending. I'm a mortgage broker from Sydney, and in this video we're going to discuss the floods that are happening in northern New South Wales as also in Brisbane at the moment. Now I had an appointment with a customer only, last night at 7 o'clock. And they've just signed a contract for a property. I won't say where it is exactly, but it was in southwest area in Brisbane. Now, the particular suburb that the lady had bought in was not in a flood affected area, and they just signed the contract and put the deposit down. Now, I'm actually settling on my fourth investment property at the moment, so I'm aware of some of the issues at the moment with the insurance companies. All right, a lot of people, when they become investors, they choose to do a lot of this stuff themselves, but this really shows you what the value of a good insurance broker is. Now, I know personally that I'm settling my property, and again, I won't say exactly where it is, but it's halfway between Brisbane and Gold Coast, and it's not in a flood affected suburb or area, but insurance companies are actually putting embargoes on giving out quotes and settling on policies at the moment. Some of the affected insurers that we experienced were Allianz as well as Terry Shear. Now, the policy that I ended up getting and was able to complete on was CGU, but at the end of the day, it's all based on your property in your suburb. And if you don't have this kind of information, you won't know where to go to, and you won't know, who's giving good policies on home and contents, but also which insurers are better from a landlord aspect. All right, for rent loss and trashing the property and things like that, because a lot of insurers are very good for the basic stuff, but as soon as you slap landlord on top of it, a lot of insurers just don't cut the mustard. Now, I was lucky. I had a good insurer, a good insurance broker that knew what was happening, educated me on what was happening, and they thought that maybe some of the embargoes would start coming off some of the suburbs maybe in the next week or 2 weeks. Now, it's not just the affected flood areas or flood suburbs or flood streets. It's actually whole areas that have been affected at the moment. So after I explain this to the client and pass on the details for the insurance broker, really the value of that insurance broker came front of mind. Okay, because one, the client thought that they were okay. Two, they weren't in a flood affected suburb, and three, they'd already put their money down, put a deposit down and signed the contract. So yes, they had a finance clause, but they weren't aware about some of the insurance issues that were happening at the moment. So that's just a quick spiel on what we're seeing in the market, what I'm doing to educate my customers, and really putting front of mind, just like mortgage brokers, how valuable insurance brokers are as well. All right, so this is just a quick video on that, getting that good content out there, and just making sure that you're dealing with a broker as mortgage broker as well as an insurance broker if you are buying investment properties, because they are invaluable with how they look at the market, how they make sure that they check the policies, how they make sure that they check that your landlord insurance, the box was ticked, or your property has flood insurance. Even if you're not in a 100-year flood zone area, they go through all of the policies and make sure that they compare apples with other insurers. All right, because you could do one, I've got 4 properties at the moment. I'm trying to buy my 5th and 6th. And if I'm at the end of a long day and I'm at a policy renewal and I don't tick the box for flood insurance or landlord insurance or loss of rent, and something big happens, I could be out of pocket quite significantly. Now, just like mortgage brokers, insurance brokers do not charge for their service. They get paid directly from the insurance provider for the policy, and as far as I'm concerned, just this one transaction alone showed me how much value that they can bring to the table. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. All right then, bye.